A pair of infamous brothers known for heading up an international cocaine empire called the Black Mafia Family are back in the news tonight. In 2008, Terry and Demetrius Flenory were sentenced to 30 years in federal prison. But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, one of those brothers just got released.
What up, though? It's your boy DOC, and I gotta welcome everybody back to Doc Hicks TV. By now, you may have heard that Terry Flenory has been released from federal custody in Kentucky. Terry Flenory, aka Southwest T. You may have already heard this news, but let me go ahead and give you some facts and some details revolving around this. Now, Terry Flenory, one of Black Mafia Family's cocaine kingpins from Southwest Detroit, who headed one of the country's most powerful cocaine empires that reaped over $270 million in profits, left prison Tuesday, and his brother Big Meech is also trying to join him as well. Now, throughout everything that I'm going to be saying in this particular blog should answer some of the questions I've been hearing people asking me. A ton of people have been asking me questions on how was he released before Big Meech, how did he come home, period. And I'm gonna go ahead and state some facts. First, I'm gonna talk about Southwest T's situation. Then I'm gonna play a news clip that's pretty quick. And then I'm gonna talk about Big Meech current status and what's going on with him. So you wanna make sure you watch this whole video. So with Southwest T, you gotta remember both the brothers pled guilty to 30 years back in the early 2000s. And they were scheduled to get out of jail around 2031. During that time while Southwest T, Terry Flenory was in jail, he kept his nose clean, stayed out of trouble. He was doing programs and working, while incarcerated, and also was received like a 5-point deduction on his actual time. So if you add that all into what's going on right now with COVID-19, you have over 40 to 50 different inmates in jail that have died from this, and over 2,300 staff and inmates that have, caught COVID-19. So his attorney was able to file for him to get an early release due to he's a non-violent offender in jail, and they granted that.
A pair of infamous brothers known for heading up an international cocaine empire called the Black Mafia Family are back in the news tonight. In 2008, Terry and Demetrius Flenory were sentenced to 30 years in federal prison. But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, one of those brothers just got released. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell with more on this.
They're the leaders of the Black Mafia Family, and they're from Southwest Detroit. Right now, Demetrius Flenory is in federal lockup, asking for his freedom because of the dangers of COVID-19. And his brother, Terry Flenory, is being freed because of the virus. This is the post on Instagram from Curtis 50 Cent Jackson saying, Black Mafia boss Southwest T is out. Take your time getting to the bank. No hurry, just have what you owe him by Monday. 50 Cent has been promoting an 8-episode series on the Black Mafia Family that he's writing for Stars. It will tell the story of two brothers from Detroit who built a drug empire, then tried to turn it into a legitimate hip-hop business, promoting stars such as Young Jeezy. It all came crashing down when they were convicted of running a criminal enterprise that made more than $270 million.
Demetrius Flenory is a loyal and humble and good person at his core.
Birmingham attorney Wade Fink represents Demetrius Flenory and has asked the court to release him due to medical conditions that could put him at risk of death from COVID-19. He shared with us these pictures of the man known as Big Meech with his son, saying his client wants to be a role model for young men. While the U.S. attorney has argued he should stay locked up for his crimes, pointing out that Big Meech was a suspect in the murder of 2 men, including a bodyguard for hip-hop star Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
51 years old, he wants to prove that he can use, the stature he built for good. And I believe that because I've gotten to know him. And the people that know him also believe that. The person that doesn't know him, Kim, is the United States Attorney.
Now, to give you a little background of Big Meech's situation with him possibly getting out, the federal judge Tuesday rejected a request from convicted Black Mafia Family cocaine kingpin Demetrius Big Meech Flenory to leave federal prison 11 years early amid the COVID-19 outbreak. The quest for compassionate release from a federal prison in Oregon is premature, the U.S. District Judge David Lawson wrote, because the federal officials have not responded to a separate request based on Flenory's health problem. The 51-year-old native of Southwest Detroit headed the Black Mafia Family drug ring with his brother Terry Flenory, who was just released today. And then they go into all the National Drug Organization reap, you know, the money and everything else that they talked about, and employed over 500 people and distributed thousands of whatever. So basically, by this information, you pretty much see what's going on. Like I said, Terry was released because of him going to jail, doing his program and getting 5 points knocked off of his sentence, you know, also working jobs while he was in there. And then the COVID-19 pretty much helped assist him in coming home to his kids, family, and friends as well. So if you got any questions or concerns, or just want to leave your thoughts about the situation, go ahead and drop that in the comment, and I'll holler at your boy, this DOC. Peace.